Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a very special birthday season preview, okay? Yes, because we are about to hit Gemini season on the 21st of May. We are gonna go ahead and do a Gemini season preview, and we're going to do this exactly the way that we would do a monthly preview. So since there's 4 weeks in the Gemini season, we're going to do a card for each week. We're going to do angel numbers, we're going to get an animal message, we are even going to pull charms. So it's going to be a very long reading, so buckle up, okay? If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. We have the snake. This could also be a worm. I'm getting a couple messages here for the intuitive message, okay? First of all, Gemini, I do feel like you're shedding some kind of skin. Some of y'all could be, because I'm getting like layers of skin, like your actual skin or weight or something. Some of you guys are losing a lot of weight, or you're really working on your body and the results are showing, okay? Or they will be showing during your birthday season, okay? So some of you guys are just looking really good. You're looking like a whole new snake, okay? For some of you guys. I do feel like some old behaviors or patterns are also falling away. It's like there's a healing process that has taken place here, and you are really turning into like this new energy. Like people are not going to be able to recognize you, maybe looks wise, but it feels like more like an energy stamp, right? Like it's like before they knew how you were going to react, they knew what you were going to say, they knew, you know, how you were going to show up at any given moment in any given situation. But now it's like you're a little unpredictable to people around you because you have changed, you've transformed in some kind of way here, okay? It's like you've grown, and so you're not seeing things the same way. I'm getting the energy of like a guy hanging out with his friends, and they're all joking about something and you're not laughing, and it's, you know, it's not necessarily because you're trying to be rude or because you don't think the joke's funny. I mean, maybe you don't think it's funny, right? And maybe before you used to laugh because it's like you wanted to go along to get along. You don't give a crap about going along to get along with these people no mo, okay? It's like, I don't care. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna do things to smooth over your ego and make you feel better. It's like the people pleasing days are kind of over. I feel like you're still very warm and generous and kind, Gemini. It just feels like two people that deserve it, right? You will laugh at people's jokes where it's like it's warranted. I really, you know, find that funny, and I find you to be a genuine person. It's like you're not investing energy anymore on energies that are not up to par, and people are noticing that. You might be turning down invitations, you might be saying no more often. You know, you could have a neighbor that's like, hey, could you come help me do this? And it's like, no. I can't, because that's my only day off of work, and I really want to spend time, you know, doing whatever I want to do, not doing something for somebody else. I already do everything for everybody else all week long, right? So it's like you're just kind of shocking people in that way. Gemini is kind of the energy I'm getting, like you've changed, you've transformed in some kind of way. I'm also getting the energy with the earthworm of like you could be really developing a certain skill or a certain hobby, a talent, and you're getting really good at this. If you're not researching something, I would start, you know, because any kind of extra added knowledge is going to help, right? Some of you guys could be taking a course, or you could be taking classes. Maybe you are close to graduating or finishing something up, but it's like you're really earning your stripes here. Okay, when it comes to something, Gemini, like you are proving that you are one of the best, or that you have the potential to be one of the best, right? Because the worm energy, as it talks about in the animal deck that we like to use, it talks about a novice. It talks about somebody who is a little amateurish, but they are going to be an expert eventually. They just have to go through that process. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, that could be what's happening. Now, earthworms could be significant in some way. Maybe you're adding them to your garden. Maybe you find them in your garden. Maybe you go fishing with them. I don't know. But I'm also getting the energy here of like groundedness, right? Earthworms dig deep into the earth and they're almost like at one with the earth. And I feel like that's something that you're starting to do. There's also a message here about how earthworms go into the darkness and they feel at home. So maybe you're learning to kind of feel at home within your own darkness. I mean, we all have duality, right? There is no one person that's only light and one person that's only dark. You can be very heavily on the dark side or very heavily on the light side, but I like to think that everybody does have some kind of strange mixture, right? It's giving me the energy from the movie The Craft, where the girls are at that witch shop and the woman who owns it, the girls are like, oh, what do you have behind that curtain? Is it black magic, right? And the woman, I think she says something to the effect of, magic is neither light or dark. It's both, because we are both. Nature is both, right? Nature can be kind and loving, and it can also be cruel and unforgiving. So it's really in the heart of the witch how the magic comes out, right? So everybody has the potential to be dark. Everybody has the potential to be light here. And Gemini, there's something here about you kind of being okay with who you are at any given moment, right? And maybe even nurturing your own shadow side and developing it to use it as a tool, much like you would your ego. It's not that you're going over to the dark side, Darth Vader, right? It's just that there's this energy here of, you know, I can make friends with my dark side and it can help me when I need it, kind of like street smarts, right? So there's something there with that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get on into this, okay? So angel numbers for Gemini season, for this Gemini season preview. What angel numbers do we have for Gemini, gang? What angel numbers? 890, and it's a small one. Okay. It says God is supporting you as you uncover your spiritual gifts. Okay. That Shekinah goes with what I was saying here with the earthworm. You know, you're developing your gifts, you're developing some kind of talent here, you're really shedding a skin, you're turning into a whole new beast. Just know that you have a lot of spiritual support as you move forward. So if some of you guys have wanted to kind of delve into your psychic abilities, or maybe magic, or maybe you know, manifesting or mediumship, or whatever your spiritual gifts are, right? Maybe you're a healer, maybe you want to learn how to do Reiki, maybe you're being called on the shamanic path. Whatever it is for you, because it's going to be different for everybody, you're being supported by spirit as you kind of learn and develop and move into these gifts, okay? Let's get another one here for Gemini gang, for Gemini season. This Gemini preview, what angel number do we have? 157, okay? Okie dokie. We have, when the past comes back to visit, it's so you can let it go and make room to grow. Surrender and release. Ooh, I love that, because the snake, we talk about that shedding skin, right? I don't know if this is necessarily a person that's going to come back, although for some of you, there is somebody that comes back and they have, this is not for everybody, but for some of you guys, I'm getting a message of somebody who has an ex that they pop up. They email, they text, they call, they show up at the door. And it's like they come in the most inopportune times. They come right when you've started to finally move on, or you're talking to somebody else, or you're interested in somebody else, or you're finally letting go. It's like this person pops up. For somebody out here, this person has actually fucked up a genuine connection already for you before. Not that you didn't have any part to play in that, Gemini. I'm just saying, I'm not letting you off the hook for your birthday, okay? But I do feel like it's like, yeah, without this person's influence, you would probably still be developing this genuine connection and working on this with this, whoever this true soulmate is. But for some of you guys, you have this karmic energy from your past that keeps coming back around. You really need to close the door on this situation, or fucking work it out and be with them, Gemini. You know what I mean? But either way, it's like you need to kind of resolve this issue. Now, for the majority of you, I'm actually getting that energy where we were talking about that guy that was in the group of friends and they were all laughing and he was just like not impressed. It's like, you're not falling into old behaviors or patterns anymore, but these things could still be trying to kind of come around in the loop to get you back, you know, invested or back into those old outdated cycles that just do not fit who you are anymore, okay? So there could be something here where, yes, you will be somewhat tested with some old behaviors, old patterns, maybe even, again, a person from your past that heavily represents a pattern, and you're being asked to let go and make room to grow because you are growing, Gemini, and Spirit does want to help usher in some new opportunities, new experiences for you. You're a whole new beast. You need whole new experiences, okay? All right, let's see. One more for Gemini season. How about 434, okay? These are the kind of angel numbers I see. I get like 434, 212, 565, things like that, okay? Anyways, it says, angels are responsible for some of the changing energies around you at this time. It is a response to the prayers that you have been sending to them. I'm also getting here with this, the changes that are happening around you right now, again, there's definitely change that's happening. I feel like it's a response to your energetic frequency too, right? Like you're moving differently, Gemini, and so it's causing the universe to kind of get in line with you and move differently with you. When we continue to do the same thing over and over and over, like it's like I forget who says it. It might be Newton that says it, but an energy that stays in motion or is in motion stays in motion, right? An energy that is in rest stays in rest. It's almost giving the energy of like, if you're already going in this circle and you just keep the momentum, keep going in this circle, well, nothing's going to come in and change that unless Spirit wants to throw a tower in. Most times you're just going to be allotted to just continue on with that cycle. But since you've stopped, it's like all the energy has to stop and you're almost going a different way now. And so the energy is recalibrating to move with you. I hope that makes sense. But that is what I'm getting, y'all, okay? All right, so we're going to move on to charms now. If you don't like charms, go ahead and fast forward through this part. Uh-oh, something, the charms were open. The bag was open, I didn't realize that. Well, we'll keep these ones that came out, okay? Because I didn't realize the bag was open on the corner. All right, so this Gemini season preview, please. Gemini season preview. What do we got for Gemini gang for this Gemini season preview? Okay, what's coming through for Gemini gang here? Let's get a couple more. It's your birthday, why not? It's your birthday, so I know you want to ride out. Even if we only go to my house. What does he say? Sip champagne as we sit up on my couch. I don't know, maybe birthday sex is significant. Birthday sex, birthday sex. Some of you guys might be getting some. I don't know, Gemini. It's your life. Live it. This is what we got, okay? It's what we motherfucking got. Anyways, so the ones that came out before was R, the letter R. Okay, and then we had the key to the heart. So somebody could have somebody's key to their heart. Their name could start with an R, or this could be, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of hearing rerun or a reconciliation or something. So that could be for somebody, but that's not going to be for everybody, guys. So that would only be, I feel like, if you wanted it, right? Some people do want to get back with their ex, but not everybody does. So let's move on. But yes, R and the key to your heart, and that came out with the lucky charm. Okay, the 4-leaf clover. So there is a sense of good fortune and luck that is going to come in. Some of you guys might meet somebody, you know, and this person could feel like a godsend almost is the energy I'm getting. Like, wow, there's nobody else on this planet like you. You are amazing. You're on my level. You might even surpass my level a little bit, but I like it. I like you and I like what you're bringing to the table. Some of you guys might feel like somebody captures your heart here this Gemini season. We have, listen guys, it's interesting because we have both of the Saturn charms, that I have in this pack. I have two, obviously. One is the dark and one is the light. And, you know, Saturn represents karma. It represents transformation and growth, right? And lessons to be learned, life lessons. So it's very interesting that I was talking about the light and the dark and the shadow, right? And how everybody has both within them. It's about what's in the heart that really, you know, dictates what comes out. So it's interesting that you have both the dark and the light Saturn here, Gemini. I feel like you're on point with yourself when it comes to Gemini season. It's like you are, you know, really expressing duality here and being okay with being dualistic and different. I also feel like you have learned some kind of lessons, some hard lessons when it comes to life. You've integrated these lessons and you're also getting some kind of good karma because of that. So yeah, I like that that came out. That's very interesting. We also have the charm W, okay? But it could also be an M depending on how you put it, but it is traditionally a W. So there could be a win, right, that's coming. RWWR could be significant for somebody. And then we have the Capricorn charm. Interesting. So a Capricorn energy could be significant. But Capricorn also represents the devil in tarot. So with that Saturn energy, I am getting that some of the lessons from the past that you've kind of been letting yourself continue to stay in, or old cycles, something that maybe you felt like had a hold on you, I feel like that is removing itself from your life, or you're going to remove it, right? So we have the mask that came out, guys. All right, so somebody could be wearing a mask around you, or there could be a reveal here. Somebody could be wanting to reveal themselves, or there could be an energy of being vulnerable and open. You could have an open conversation with somebody. We do get the walkie-talkie that came out. Somebody might just want to take the mask off, and they might just want to tell you how they feel, or tell you their truth, speak their truth. This could also be you. You could be taking off the mask. We talked about that. You ain't laughing at jokes that ain't fucking funny no more. You ain't saying yes when your heart's telling you no, right? You're not going to put yourself into small spaces, fit yourself into small spaces to make other people comfortable. It's like the mask is coming off. Okay, we're going to be exactly who we are. We're going to be authentically ourselves, and those that matter won't mind, and those that mind won't matter. We have the walkie-talkie, guys, and so there is some kind of communication coming in from a distance. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be in regards to anything. We do got a whole bunch of money out here, okay? So there could be an opportunity coming in regards to money. There could be an influx in money. There could also be, with this wrench here, maybe somebody wants to work it out, or maybe you're gonna be working on something, fixing something. Some of y'all might have to call a handyman for something here in Gemini season, okay? It's like help is on the way. Some of you guys might need something fixed like ASAP, and whoever this is, they come through. Yeah, R for repair. Okay, for some of you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm getting though. Somebody might want to repair something with you. This could be a family member, okay, or an old friendship or something. All right, but yeah, you might be doing some DIY projects, doing some fixer-upper stuff. Overall, I feel like you're working on yourself, especially with all that Saturn energy, then the mask that came out. It's like, I'm working on me. So yes, we have a whole bunch of money. Okay, so there could definitely be some money that's going to be coming in for your birthday season. Some of y'all could be getting a lot of gifts or donations, or you know, presents perhaps. Well, I just said that, gifts, presents, same damn thing. Some of y'all could be getting people who are giving you cash gifts though. That's for somebody out here, okay? But I also feel like whatever you're doing for money, you're going to see an increase in this. So we like it. We have the handmade charm. Okay, so yeah, you're putting your print on something here, right? It's like maybe some of you guys do make products, and these are going to be selling very well. Some of you guys, again, there's something here with do-it-yourself projects. Okay, some of you guys are going to be fixing something up. Maybe you feel like, hey, you know, changing out the toilet, it can't be that hard. That's for some of you guys. Maybe you're going to be repainting your house or fixing something up. Maybe you're helping somebody else fix something up. They might slide you a little bit of cash unexpectedly for that. Take it, Gemini. I know you're nice and everything, and it'll be like, oh no, it's fine. No, take the money. If somebody wants to offer you money for helping them out, take it. This could be a lucky break. Okay, with that 4-leaf clover. We have the unicorn that came out. So yeah, this is just, again, echoing everything that we already said. You are going to be sitting in your authentic energy in Gemini season. It's like, you know, a big cake's gonna come out, and they're gonna be like, oh, happy birthday to you, right? And everybody's like, yay, and then out comes you from the cake. Like, surprise, bitch, it's me. It's always been me. I don't know, there's something about that for somebody here, okay? Let's go ahead and move on. I don't know why they're giving me that scene from Addams Family where they're throwing the bachelor party for Fester, and they have the girl in the cake, but she got baked in the cake, and Gomez is like, that poor girl, Lurch, was she in there before you baked it, right? He turns around, everybody's all quiet looking at him, and he's like, c'est la vie, right? Anyways, I don't know. Okay, that could be your attitude though. Maybe you're just like, shit happens. I don't even know what c'est la vie means, but it's giving like shit happens, or it is what it is type of vibes. So maybe that could be something that's going on here. Okay, let's continue forward on this magic carpet ride into Gemini season, okay? Let's get an animal message. What animal will Gemini be connecting with here in Gemini season, Spirit? Now, this could be a totem. This could also be a power animal. So this could be an animal that you pull on its strengths and its attributes to help you out and whatever you might be going through, Gemini, okay? But this could be an animal that could show up as confirmation in real life or in artwork, or you just keep seeing pictures of them or something like that. Let's see, though. What animal message do we have? What animal message do we have for Gemini season? What animal message do we have? The unicorn. Okay, we already got the unicorn that came out. What animal message do we have for Gemini season, Spirit? What animal is Gemini going to be connecting with most during Gemini season? What animal is Gemini going to be connecting with? Okay, that's going to be too many. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's your birthday, but I'm not doing 3 cards. You know what I mean? I am not an animal. All right. What message do we have for Gemini season? Gemini season, please. What message do we have for Gemini season? Okay. Y'all are picky for your birthday, I see. You want a particular card to come out. We got the snake. Interesting. Okay, the snake came out, and we have the snake over here. So obviously snake energy is significant. Maybe some of y'all are going to get a snake. Maybe you're going to get another snake, okay? That's not for me. I'm not getting another snake. Baku is more than enough for right now. With the crocodile energy, though, it's like you could be waiting for the perfect moment for something. The snake talks about you kind of, you know, having not unleashed your full potential yet. You know, there's still something here that's buried deep within that could be working its way up to come out, right? And we do get that kind of energy, like with R for reveal, right? There is kind of this energy here of you kind of revealing yourself in Gemini season as your true self. And I feel like, again, it's not like you've been putting on like an act, but there has been a little bit of masking here. Some of you guys could be neurodivergent and you mask very well. And so people kind of feel like, you know, you're always okay, you're always happy, you're always good, but really you're not. I don't know. There's something here where it's like you are letting your full potential come out here. The snake also in this book talks about a Kundalini rising. So some of you guys could have that. Maybe something's getting activated here. There could be a very passionate experience that opens you up to this, or there has been. Maybe you ran across somebody that has totally, like, you know, drop kicked your ass into the spiritual ascension, awakening, something, the next level. I don't know. Maybe you weren't ready for it, Gemini, but I feel like there's something here where you're starting to embrace that. So for those of you who have felt like you recently got thrown into the next level of your spiritual journey, when maybe you thought you were kind of done or there was nothing else to discover here about yourself, it's like, nah. But wait, there's more, right? It's like giving that kind of energy here. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you haven't even reached the full potential yet of like your talents, your skills, your capability, how far you can go. So don't count yourself out. Wow, I didn't even notice that over here a charm had fallen. I didn't even notice that. It's the mushroom, guys. That is so synchronistic and, like, I don't know, serendipitous, because you know how like mushrooms, like you'll go outside and there'll be nothing out there, and the next morning when you go out, like your whole yard's full of mushrooms. It's like these things popped up overnight. There could be some kind of unexpected thing that's going to happen here in Gemini season with this mushroom. And you know, mushrooms, as sporadic as they might feel and as spontaneous as it might seem, mushrooms are actually like, there's a scientific process here. Like everything needs to be the right condition for a mushroom to sprout. You have to have the right light levels, the right humidity levels, the right temperatures, right? It's like everything has to be perfect for a mushroom to sprout. Some of you guys could have something that's sprouting very unexpectedly, and it's because the temperature the temperature is perfect. The conditions are perfect. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Also with the unicorn and the mushroom, I don't know why it's giving like fairy tale type of energy, but in the mask, yeah. Maybe some of you guys are going to be like invited to like a masquerade ball or something, or maybe that's going to be the theme of your birthday party. You're going to wear a little mask to dinner. Why not, right? It's like theatrical. There's something there with that. All right, guys, the snake. Okay, let's get to the right. Let's get to the right element. Where the hell is it at? There we go. Okay. Okay, so the snake. Guardian of the unawakened magic and creative potential. Okay, my nose is already starting to itch, y'all. Ooh, here we go. All right. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that the Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from its slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. When in balance, prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, a kundalini, yoga, or meditation. So some of you guys could be meditating more and maybe you fell off a little bit, but Spirit wants to connect to you. I'm getting the energy of somebody who kind of fell off because they were trying to wear a mask even to Spirit. Spirit's like, you don't need to wear no mask for me, boo. I see your light. I see your dark. I see you when you're picking your booty. I see everything. Okay, so there's no need to put on any airs for me, right? Like, that's a great thing, and it can be scary when we are wearing a mask or we're in the shadow and we really don't want to come out to the light. It can be kind of scary to connect with Spirit because Spirit sees everything, but at the same time, it's like Spirit already sees you in your darkness anyways, right? So there's nothing to hide here, and that's the brilliant part about having a deep connection and relationship with the divine. Right? Is that it does see you for all that you are. You're good, you're bad, you're ugly. The things that you would never show anybody else. Spirit sees all of that and still shows up, still accepts you, still wants to form a connection, still wants to try to work on things and help you develop into your full potential here. So for some of you guys, you really are being called to kind of come out to the light here, or to allow yourself to be who you are in the eyes of Spirit, because there's nothing to hide. So for some of you, maybe if you've fallen off meditation, or if you've fallen off kind of connecting with the divine because there was a shame element, or there was like maybe it's just a frustration, like I don't see how this is helping me at this point in time, right? It's like Spirit's ready and waiting for you to come back and start connecting again and working on yourself. So some of you might get back into meditation, or you might start meditation completely. There could be this energy here of, considering what unawakened or untapped potential that you do have within yourself. I feel very strong, like there's a reveal here coming in Gemini season. Like you're stepping into another form of your fullest potential. I don't feel like you're anywhere near reaching your full potential yet, Gemini, but I feel like you're like leveling up, or you're going to the next stage, you're going to the next phase of something. So you're being asked to kind of really work on that, develop that, and consider what life would look like if you allowed yourself to be exactly who you are with no inhibitions, right? Like I'm going to say the thing, I'm going to do the thing, I'm going to make the call, I'm going to send the email, I'm going to try, I'm going to put myself in that awkward, uncomfortable position. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to say no, I'm going to say yes. It's like there's something here about, again, revealing yourself, okay? Whew, okay, so I feel like we've already had a full fucking reading, y'all. Okay, let's go. Anyways, let's continue forward though, okay? On the magic school bus. Or magic carpet ride, whatever. Oh, and the mushrooms. Yeah, some of y'all could be taking a little trip for your birthday, if you know what I mean, with the mushrooms, but that's not for everybody. Okay? That's not for everybody. So take it as it resonates. All right, let's see. Gemini season. Okay, since we have 4 weeks, we're going to start with week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Of course, things can kind of blend together, and this can also happen before Gemini season, after Gemini season. Time is something that humans constructed to make sense of things. The spirit realm does not really follow our sense of time, so use it very lightly and with a grain of salt, okay? So the first week of Gemini season here for Gemini gang, the first week of Gemini season, what do we have going on for them? Well, we have October that came out. So I'm going to put months over here, okay? Libra, Scorpio, spooky season, okay? Something could be falling away though, for real. I feel like that's happening within you, but a Libra, Scorpio could be significant, okay? So the first week of Gemini season, what do we have here for the first week of Gemini season here? We have the fire, Strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. It says action, flare up, watch your candles, etc. And then something causes an intense emotion. So there is something here that kind of, it feels like the season starts off with a bang for somebody. There is some kind of intense emotion here that happens. There's some kind of action that's possibly being taken. For some of you guys, yeah, if you get, if it's your birthday and you have a whole bunch of birthday candles, no shade, on your birthday cake, make sure you're paying attention to that, right? But it does feel like there's going to be some kind of intense emotion or intense action that's going to be taking place here on the first week. So the first week, it's like passions, or I don't know, we're going to see what that means. Maybe some excitement coming in. The second week of Gemini season, we have the boat coming out. Someone you aren't expecting left you in their will. It says, don't forget to play your numbers. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall with the boat, okay? Which I find, actually, let's move these down here. I find this to be quite interesting considering we do have so much money that came out in the charms. So yeah, there could be an increase. I don't know if it's going to be necessarily an inheritance or a will or a lottery win that's going to come through on the second week of Gemini season. I mean, for somebody out there, yes, that is the actual message. But I feel like for the majority of us, this is just ships coming in. Right? This is ships on the horizon. This is opportunities coming in. This is an influx in money. For some of you guys, yeah, the first week there could be some kind of exciting message that comes through, or opportunity that kind of looks like it's on the horizon. And by the second week, we're actually seeing some kind of results or progress when it comes to this, okay? But yeah, your ships are coming in the second week, basically, of Gemini season. So we like that, okay? It feels like something is going to be paying off for you. Okay, now if you've been told to play your numbers by your spirit team, or you've been getting a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities, I would pay attention to that. But it does feel like whatever this opportunity is, it increases things tenfold. Okay, let's see what we have here for the third week of Gemini season. What do we got going on here? Ooh, we got the copycat. A two-faced friend, a trap, false intentions, and then it says fake love by Drake. Okay. Well, damn, right? I guess we couldn't go through our season unscathed here, right? Bottom of the deck, we do get a broken bridge. So yeah, some of you guys could be finding out that one of your friends is completely duplicit. They are so fake, And it's the energy here. I feel like whatever you're going through internally, Gemini, is like manifesting here on the physical. I talk about that a lot. What we process on the inside will often reflect in our surroundings or people that are around us in our lives, right? So you're coming to terms with your shadow and light self, right? You're coming to terms with that. You're realizing, yeah, I do have, a dualistic. It's not duplicit, it's dualistic, because we all have that. It becomes duplicit when we try to hide it, when we try to take advantage using that two-faced energy, right? You're not two-faced, Gemini. You just have different sides, okay? You have a dualistic energy to you. But this could be manifesting in the physical in the way of somebody around you that actually is duplicit. They do have two-face. This is somebody who comes off as very calm, but then they talk a lot of smack behind your back, or they do these vicious attacks. Like, this is somebody who would do something just cruel and unnecessary and then sit back and watch how you respond, right? It's like somebody could be having false intentions around you, and because you are, again, coming to terms with your own shadow side, it's like you're able to see that shadow side in others a lot clearer. Where before, maybe you didn't clock it, or maybe you were like heavy clinging to this light energy where it's like, no, I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I try to see the best in people, and I see people's potential, not the actual reality of what these people are. It's like you're seeing the actual reality of who somebody is. This feels like somebody who is around you a lot, like in your energy. This feels like there could be something that happens on the first week that kind of like irks you a little bit. Maybe starts the transformation here when it comes to this person. This person could be a Libra, Scorpio energy, born in October. Take it as it resonates. But it does feel like there could be something here where it kind of builds throughout Gemini season. And then we have on the third week here, it's like the final straw has come in, or somebody has done something. You've caught somebody in a lie. You've caught somebody being manipulative, or again, their second side, their second face is being shown to you. And with the broken bridge here, yeah, you were led to this with the candle energy. Like your spirit guides are really looking out for you, Gemini. With the broken bridge, they don't want you to associate with this energy anymore. This could be an energy that has messed some things up for you. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting the letter S, but I am. S for snake. Okay. And it looks kind of like an S to me. I know we have RW out here, but for some reason I'm getting S. Okay. So take that as it resonates, guys. But it does feel like there is something here where it's like, yeah, you're being asked to kind of let go of whatever this energy that this person carries, or they come into your life because they're two-faced. You know, they're very duplicit. They have false intentions here. They show you a lot of fake love, and there could even be some kind of trap that they're trying to set for you. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is saying here is to really allow yourself to be guided by your spirit guides, because they're there to protect you. Okay. Whew, okay, Gemini. Last week of Gemini season. What do we got going on last week? It'll be interesting when we do the June preview to see how this kind of matches up to that energy, because yeah, most of June is in Gemini season. So, all right, the last week of Gemini season for Gemini gang. Let's end on a good note. Oh wow, that's way too many. The last of Gemini season, the last week, please. Of Gemini season. What do we have here for the last week? We have the heart, and it really wanted to come out with chair filled, guys. Spirit saying to take it. I don't normally take 2 cards. I do not, but that's what I'm getting. We also have dogs, getting together with friends, a party invitation. Interesting. So the last week of Gemini season, it looks like you might be coming in contact with somebody, meeting somebody, reconnecting with somebody. There's going to be a deepening of a connection here in the last week of Gemini season. The heart says love, deep affection and caring, romantic getaway, taking care of someone sick, charity, and someone wants to give you their heart. Chair filled says chance meeting, fated, a soul contract, and someone new is entering your life. So yeah, somebody could be sailing in, right? When it comes to your heart space here. Gemini, it feels like you're making room for this person. There could be a lot of two-faced energy, fake energy. This doesn't have to be just one person. This could be a group of people, or this could just even be, maybe you see where you've been kind of, you know, fake within yourself, right? Like there's a mask that needs to come off here. I need to start being real about how I feel, or what I want to invest in, or what I am investing in, right? Like I need to kind of show myself in my true form. Some of you guys might feel like that when it comes to somebody. With the dog energy, I feel like there's been some depression here with the fly underneath the dog, but with the dog energy, it's like somebody is very like-minded, or you feel really comfortable around this person. There could have been a difference in energies here, because I don't know, I'm looking at that dog with its tongue out and it's like right? It's like it's super excited here, and this one's like meh. There could have been an energy where maybe you guys just weren't on the same wavelength, you weren't on the same page. One person was way more fucking excited about this for whatever reason than the other person, or this could just represent your energies. We do have a light dog and a dark dog, right? We have that light and dark. There's something about that, the yin yang. This could be a counterpart, because the yin yang does represent twin flames and counterpart energy. It's just a significant symbol for twin flames and for counterparts, okay? Where one person is the yin, the other person is the yang, and they are different, but they're also the same in a sense, and so they fit together perfectly. Because like we've already distinguished here in this reading, we need both light and dark, okay? So there's something here with that. I feel like you're making room by kind of removing negative energies as they show up, as they reveal themselves, because you're over it. You're being authentic. You're being real, you know? And it's funny too how we have this curveball at the end of, you know, the heart space deepening when it comes to a connection in the last week of Gemini season. And then we had that little mushroom that came out like last. It was just, I don't know how it was hidden, but it was hidden. It had popped out. probably when I first was shuffling and the little bag was open and it just came out. It's like, it's a surprise, 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 surprise. Okay, for some of you guys. Okay, let's clarify, guys. Let's clarify. And I've been using the Wise Spirit Tarot a lot, but I want to, for Gemini season, I want to go back to my OG, the standard. Okay, let's get the Everyday Witch Tarot. Plus, I don't want to have to worry about covering up any kind of nudity or anything like that. Okay. So, clear the deck. Let me get some coffee. For those of you that gave me coffee suggestions and you give a shit, because some of y'all don't really care about this, which is fine. I decided to try the Tim Horton because it was on sale at my grocery store. And that is the coffee that's a lot of people, quite a few people actually recommended that coffee. And it's a Canadian coffee, our friends to the north. And I love it. It's so good. Like, it's very smooth. It's not too bitter. It doesn't have any extras because like hazelnut, vanilla, fruitiness, blueberry, that's just not my bag. I mean, I might try it. I can't really say I wouldn't like it because I haven't tried it. So, you know, but I typically just like a nice, strong, regular cup of coffee, regular flavor, you know? And it's so good. It's delicious. So thank you for those who did suggest Tim Horton. I like it. And I like supporting Canada. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let's get into this. We have the fire energy, okay? I am the fire starter, the twisted fire starter. I don't know why I'm hearing that with Prodigy, guys. I swear, people who have never seen my channel before, when they listen to my readings, are like, this bitch got Tourette's, okay? But anyways, yes, the fire energy, okay? The fire starter. I don't know, guys. Let's see what it's talking about, y'all. 7 of Wands. Okay. Okay. It can't all be good, guys. And to be honest with you, I can't fucking stand tarot readings where it's positive 24/7 all the time, because that ain't my life. My life is not positive 24/7 all the time. I do have crazy shit that happens every once in a while. So, you know, I like a real tarot reading with real messages, and I hope you guys appreciate that too. I do know that there are some people who just want to be, you know, given a bottle and a blankie and being told that everything's going to be all right, but I'd rather prepare you for the real deal, okay? Let's see. Either way, what's happening here, Sagittarius energy with the Temperance, you know, card number 14, reducing the 5, talking about chaos, conflict, change, whatever this fire energy, whatever, anything that happens in Gemini season, the good, the bad, the not so great. Maintain your balance, Gemini. Maintain your balance. Yes. Maintain your balance. So what is this fire energy? What is this strong emotion, passion, love, hate? Ooh, hate's very strong. That's a strong emotion, right? But what is this? What is this fire emotion that Gemini could be feeling here the first week of Gemini season? What is this? We have the Page of Cups. Well, hallelujah. It's something positive, right? There could be some feelings that are coming to the surface that may have been dormant. You know, with the Four of Swords, it's like, I've put this feeling to rest. My heart is closed, or I'm not interested, or maybe you just haven't met anybody in a while that stirred those romantic feelings, that's had you kind of in your bag a little bit when it comes to love, okay? But it does feel like these are some emotions that are coming to the surface. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to anybody in particular. We do have somebody that's entering the chat the last week of June, or excuse me, last week of Gemini season, which is in June. But this could just be something within yourself. It's like the deeper that you start to kind of delve into yourself, the more work that you start to do, the tenderer that you become. Anybody who's done like any kind of self-work, self-development, shadow work, you know, integrating lessons, you understand, like, you go to a tender place with yourself, and there could be some things here that are coming to the surface. Some of you guys, there could be some core memories from childhood that maybe you've forgotten that could come up. That's always fun. For some of you guys, it just feels like, again, you're getting hit in your emotions in a tender way. And it feels like this is coming from a place where it was very much stagnated. It was very much put to rest. You know, you were very complacent with how you were feeling, which I think it might be a little numb. Okay, there could be somebody who's coming in like a fire starter, or they already have. It's like you've started a fire within my heart, within my loins, right? What does that guy say from what is it? It's the Joker, where he's like, she's the fire in my loins. Some of you guys might meet somebody, or you have met somebody that gives you this effect. It's like, damn it, I don't want to think about this. I don't want to be involved in this. I want to let this go, you know, but for whatever reason, I just can't quit you, right? I don't know. There's something like, why do they give me so many movie references, y'all? They're giving me Brokeback Mountain, where he's like, I can't quit you. Oh my God, I feel like this is why nobody takes me seriously on the internet. Anyways, I'm just getting that energy though. Like, you feel like you can't quit somebody, or somebody feels like that, or I don't know, there's this little emotion that's awakened. Let's dig deeper, guys. Give me something else for this Page of Cups. Oh shit, what is this? The Strength, Leo energy. For the person who commented and said, you're always picking up on Leo energy. I know, right? If you figure it out, let me know. Because I have no idea why we pick up on Leo energy all the time. Some of y'all got Leo motherfucking heavily in your chart. That's why, okay? Also, it could be Leo season is very significant. I find that Leo season is like Gemini season part 2. I've found that since I have started reading tarot years ago for the Gemini collective. I found that, yeah, Leo season tends to go very well for us. So I don't know, we're just connected to Leos in some kind of way here. It's like, there's something, they're giving me a song, but I can't hear it completely. Something about the strength to survive, the strength to move on, something I don't know. There's something here with this, but you're healing from something, Gemini. And I feel like this could be for some of you guys, not for everybody, but I'm going to get the message out of the way since it's showing up. And I did see the key to the heart with the R. Okay, and then we have the wrench. It's just, it's giving like, I want to work it out. I want to try to fix things. Is there a way that we can fix things? Can we come back from this? Is there too much water under the bridge, right? Somebody might want to kind of gather the courage here to approach you, Gemini, and tell you that they want to do this again, or they care about you or something. That's not going to be for everybody, guys. So don't get your panties in a fucking twist, okay? That's just for some people out there. I feel like this person's sad and they're tired of thinking about you. They're tired of being sad. They're like, look, if I'm still thinking about this person, I obviously care about them. This obviously means something, right? So I need to do something about this, which I can respect that, right? When you can't let somebody go, when you can't forget about something, you can't move on, maybe there's a reason for that, especially when you've always been able to, right? But it's taking a lot of strength, it's taking a lot of courage for this person to come towards you for whatever reason, maybe because of how things ended, or maybe they feel like you won't, you know, you think they're two-faced, you think they're fake as fuck, I don't know, right? You think they snaked you in some way, whatever. There's something here that's happened, but that's not for everybody. The majority of you guys, you've been doing a lot of inner work, you've been doing a lot of inner reflection here, integrating these lessons, and there is a lesson here that you've learned. Card number 8 with the Strength. 8s always remind me of the infinity, which always reminds me of past lives. So there's some kind of past life lesson that you have learned from, you've integrated this lesson, and I feel like you've conquered some kind of beast within. You had to do a lot of shadow work. You might have had to go through a dark night of the soul here where you were very sad, you were very depressed or upset over things, right? There could have been anger. There could have been like a denial. There was a lot. It was like the stages of grief that you went through here, allowing an old part of yourself to kind of sail away, for lack of a better expression, okay? 5 of Wands, yeah, bird bitch energy. Some of you guys maybe see how other people have held you back, or there's been people who have purposely inserted themselves in your energy and caused drama for no good reason, or caused problems, or caused you to miss out on opportunities. We see that with the copycat friend over here. It's like I came to you in a moment of vulnerability needing advice about something, and you gave me crappy advice on purpose. You know, just because you were jealous or whatever, you know, it was very self-serving. So some of you guys might be just a lot of emotions that feels like are coming to the surface here in the first week of Gemini season. You know, there's a recognition of something here. It's like I don't want to say it's a revelation, because a revelation is something that comes from the divine, right? I mean, there could be a revelation type of energy here with this, but it feels more like a reflection, or a what is the other one? Recognition, not recognition. Realization. That's it. Right? Because a realization is something that's already dormant within you, the snake energy, and you kind of just, it comes to the surface. It's like an epiphany almost. A revelation is something that comes from outside of you. It's like the divine bringing this information, you know? So I feel like there's an energy here of a lot of realizations that are coming over you the first week. Yeah, the light bulb's turning on, guys. The sun, okay? But now, of course, you have to decide what you want to do about this. Because now that you're having these realizations, you're allowing yourself to feel your feelings, express your feelings. Well, not express them, maybe to yourself, but you're allowing yourself to kind of feel your feelings. Acknowledge the feelings that you're having, right? The mask here, like we saw with the charms, is coming off. It's like, what do we do about this now? Because we have to make a choice, right? So, you know, there's a change in perspective, and you're kind of being cut down from this energy here of the hangman, right? Spirit had you in almost like a spiritual purgatory, or the waiting room, as I like to call it, the spiritual waiting room, where you kind of sit there and you think about things. And then when you're ready, it's like, then the spiritual nurse or waiting room attendant comes in and they're like, okay, you've thought about it long enough. You have your perspective shift. All right, well, now you get to go and you get to make a decision based off that. That's where I feel like with that angel number, talking about something coming back from the past, you have an opportunity here to go right back into the same loop, Gemini. Or you have an opportunity to kind of move forward, right? It's interesting how we have two snakes here. One has itself in a circle here, and it's kind of like eating its own tail, continuing the cycle, right? Hiding all this potential or its true authenticity. And another one we have stretched out on the move. It's like you have a choice. You've had some kind of revelation. You've experienced your feelings. You felt your feelings, right? You've acknowledged your feelings. And now because you've done that, you've conquered some kind of beast. It's like now, as soon as you're released from that spiritual waiting room, you have the opportunity now to go right back into that cycle, or to choose something different, to go a different way, to do something differently than you've done it before. That's what I'm getting with that. Whew, golly, we're already 50 minutes in, and we have just started clarifying, y'all. I did predict this, though. Some would say I'm psychic. Others might just say I have common sense, okay? I knew this was going to be a longer reading. The boat energy. Oh, Lord, that's too many. Death energy, though. Libra, Scorpio. Somebody could be passing, unfortunately, for real. Somebody could, and they could be leaving you something. That's not going to be for everybody, and I'm happy that it won't be, because it feels like it's unfortunate, right? So what is this boat energy? Money or property through an inheritance, winning, windfall. For some of you, this could be, again, attached to an inheritance or some kind of level up, or there could be a big, large sum of money that comes in unexpectedly from something, maybe a 401k you didn't realize you had still, or an investment pays off or something like that. Maybe a settlement or something here. But for the majority of you, this is just some kind of opportunity or level up. Like there's an increase here in your finances. Guys, I'm sorry. There's a whole bunch of cards that keep popping out. Can I get one card for this boat, please? What is this talking about? We have the Magician. Queen of Swords on the bottom. And the Queen of Swords was one of the cards that popped out in that whole group that came out. So there could be some discernment that's needed here, but you're also going to need to be clear with yourself about what you want to invest in, because Gemini, I feel like you're going to have some options here coming up in the second week of a Gemini season, right? It's like there's this energy here of like, I can make some things happen. This card lately has been reminding me of the Two of Coins, which we actually already saw for keeping yourself balanced. But the Two of Coins is where he's weighing the coins, he's weighing his options. And I feel like it's like I have energy I can put into either one of these things, right? I can go on, put energy into this path or into this path, right? So I feel like you have different opportunities, different options here when it comes to your money the second week of Gemini season, and it's like, what am I going to invest in here? Because either way, you have everything you need with all those tools on the table to make something happen. You're very skilled, you're almost masterful, you have a lot of credentials here or experience, or it's just like you would be a good fit for either of these. It's really up to you. That's why I feel like you're mulling things over here with the Queen of Swords and you're trying to figure it out. You want to keep yourself balanced. You want to do what's just. You want to do what's fair. Now, for some of you guys, you're going to find out that somebody was maybe maybe skewing something, delaying something on purpose, hiding something, manipulating, because the magician in its shadow energy can be a manipulator. So there could have been somebody who was manipulating something. It gets sussed out somehow, maybe by an official. You could get some kind of official document or something, and then you get money because of that. It's like, you know, or something pays off, you know. Somebody figures something out. That's for somebody, okay? That's not going to be for everybody. Give me something else for this boat with this magician here. Give me something else here. We have the Fool. Ooh, heavy Aries energy here with that magician and that Fool. Also Gemini energy with the magician, and then we have Aquarius energy with the Fool, okay? So yeah, it feels like you're going to need to kind of step out of the box and take a chance, right? Do something that you haven't done before. Again, this ship is coming in. Look at that ship coming in from a distance. Okay, there's definitely some opportunity coming towards you the second week. You have everything that you need to make this work. You do. You can do this. It's about whether or not you want to put your energy into it. That's what I feel like the magician is weighing out. It's like, I really could, but do I want to? Spirit's wanting you to know that whatever this opportunity is, it will be a brand new, fresh start with the Fool. Okay, it will be going on a whole new path, a whole new journey here. It will need some kind of faith. It will need some kind of divine timing here, right? Because she needs to jump off that cliff at just the right moment to catch that boat that's going by. So you are going to have to take advantage of this and jump on this while the iron's hot. And there is a sense of divine timing here. But yeah, there's going to be some kind of faith or trust that's needed in this situation. We have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is my divine, my life purpose card, excuse me. And the Page of Wands also talks about communication coming in, but it also talks about taking some kind of inspired action here. So that could be something, yep, confirmation. Ace of Wands. There's some kind of inspired action that you're going to need to take. And holy moly, fire energy. We have a lot. We got Leo, Aries twice. We got the fire energy. We also had the fire. Okay. I think the snake is a fire energy. I think. Don't quote me on that. Nah, it's the earth. Never mind, right? But I fact check myself, guys. But we do also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which talks about victory, success, achievement, recognition, right? Winning in some energy. I feel like there's something here where there's an opportunity to really advance here with that money. There really is. It comes in around the second week. It could bleed into the third or the first, you know, again, time, we already talked about it. But either way, it's showing up in Gemini season. There's an opportunity here to really excel in something. It might be something new or different, or you might just have to make a choice here. Okay, but either way, it's like you're going to feel very passionate or motivated. It's like I'm feeling the spark here. You know, I'm feeling like I want to do this is kind of the energy I'm getting. Some of you guys might be deep, balls deep into some kind of role that you're already playing here with the Six of Wands. Because that can sometimes be the ego. It can sometimes be like doing the show, putting on a show, the Six of Wands. And so I can see that with a magician too. It's like, do I break away? You know? Or do I continue to do this show? Because I feel really passionate about whatever this is. It's a spark. It's a beginning here. The Full energy. It's a brand new start. It's not exactly solidified. Maybe you've been doing this show for a while here, putting on this act that you're satisfied with whatever you're currently doing, right? And you've kind of gotten really masterful at making people feel like you are satisfied here, but maybe you really do want a change. Maybe you want something different. Spirit's giving you, it's like for your birthday, here's an opportunity. Change your life, Gemini. It's up to you. What you gonna do? Okay, that's for some of you guys. Look at all this fucking fire energy. I feel like your Gemini season really feels like it's like a reveal. You know, we got revealing of feelings and having to kind of move forward. We have a revealing of our passions here and what we want to step into authentically. We have a revealing of fake people. You know, it's like, you know, are we going to be on board with this, or are we going to go back into these cycles? That's kind of like the theme that I'm picking up. Let's move on, people. What is this copycat energy, a two-faced friend here? Let's get into the meat and taters of this. We have the Hermit energy, card number 9. Okay? And this is also the card of Spirit. Interesting. I'm hearing right under your nose. If it was a snake, it would have bit you. It's like whoever this was right under your nose. Whoever this was, again, I felt that very strongly. This is somebody who's in your life. This person could be a Virgo, or a Taurus with the Hierophant, or whatever other fucking signs we've mentioned, guys. We don't have a lot of time. We need to continue forward. Yeah, I feel like this person has been like right under your nose. There's energy of like, maybe you've been asked, maybe Spirit's been asking you to ask this person this, right? Like who, the owl. Y'all know how I feel about that. Who are you? Who, right? Some of you guys maybe have been questioning this energy, like who really are you? You know? Or maybe Spirit's been asking you to question this energy. I also, Gemini, because you know I like to turn the mirror right around on ourselves. Nobody is, you know, safe when it comes to my readings. We are definitely here for self-reflection and taking accountability. And so Spirit could be asking you, are you showing up in an authentic way? Okay? Who are you? Because it's like you have this one side to you that maybe you show me, and maybe you show very close people, but then there's a whole nother side of you that's an act, it's a show, or it's what you do to kind of mask or keep the masses happy, right? At your community, at your work, in your life, your family, your friends, whatever, okay? It's like, who are you, though? Okay? So there's something here about that. I feel like there's also an energy of somebody who, again, they really do try to come off as like they are this status-oriented, good, outstanding person. I do things for my community and I drop diapers off to the women organization, right? Like it's like somebody comes off like that, but then like when they're in their own private time, it's like Spirit be like, okay, I don't know. There's something about that for somebody. And I feel like this person could be being revealed to you. I feel like this is going to stress you out with whoever this person is. Because again, you might work with this person, work very closely with this person. There could be an energy here of, you know, now what do I do? Like some of you guys might seek guidance from the divine when you find out about who this fake person is. Who is this copycat, this two-faced? This person could also, again, copy you. Yeah, it's definitely like a friend or an acquaintance or somebody that's around you. Okay, with the Three of Cups. It's like this person could copy you, try to like emulate you, try to act like you. They could even like bring your ideas, like you mention something to them when you're in private and then they bring it out like it was their idea. They steal your ideas or something, right? It's like you might do something and then they see how well it goes for you, so then they start doing it, but then the boss actually only pays attention when they do it, and it's like they get the credit for it. You might be kind of like side-eyeing this person and they might just be like, do, right? Looking around. It's like, it's very frustrating. Who is this two-faced friend? Oof. Oh, Lord. We have the bird bitch energy, right? Coming out, okay? Bird bitches flocking. They don't stop for the birthday season, y'all. They dropping some presents off. You know what kind of presents birds be dropping. We already know, right? Some bullshit. That is for some of you. But with this Ten of Swords, yeah, this is somebody who has betrayed you. Like massively. This is somebody who's caused some kind of conflict in your life, or they threw you under the bus, or again, they took your idea, they did something. It feels strongly like work or friend related, guys. It could be family, but I'm getting like strongly work or friend related, but this is your reading, so you take it as it resonates. This person has caused a whole issue with that little tornado in the back. Tornado could be a confirmation, because maybe you have tornadoes around you. I don't know. This person has caused something, some kind of upheaval in your life. Again, they might have given you bad advice and you were all torn to bits, like opposing yourself, like, I don't know. Instead of listening to the voice of Spirit, you listen to the voice of this jerk face, and it did not go well for you, okay? That is for some of you. You feel like this person kind of did something, betrayed you and run, like cut and run, right? Or they gave you bad advice and then they ran away. And then kind of like watched the outcome. It's feeling like, yeah, whoever this person is, but this person's gonna, and I'm all of a sudden smelling like, I know that sounds so vulgar and crazy, but my psychic nose has been off the charts lately. I just smell things out of nowhere, you know? Like I came into my house the other day and nobody was home, nobody had been here, you know? And I smelled like a man's perfume, well, I guess cologne, so strongly. It was like, it was right at the doorway. you know? And I'm just like, what in the world? So my psychic nose has been just crazy, and I'm smelling like crap. Like literally, like I feel like this person has brought a whole bunch of crap into your life. Or, you know, maybe they're just really negative. They're really toxic here. But I feel like something is going to be revealed about this. Yes, justice is going to be served, guys, but it's going to be bittersweet because it's sad. Fucking sad. When we find out people are two-faced, or people aren't really here for us, or people don't care about us the way that we care about them. You know? So yes, justice will be served. It will. And they will receive some kind of karma for this. And I feel like you will have a conversation, or there's going to be a calling out here with the Page of Swords. Like there will be some kind of conversation here. You know, like even if it's like, you know, like say this person steals your idea and then the boss is like, oh, great job, right? And then, you know, when you guys get in private, you're like, bruh, that was my idea. Why didn't you give me credit? Or why did you just take it like that? And they're like, right? They don't really have an answer. But there's karma here because now the boss is going to actually ask them to follow through. It's like somebody who's copying you, acting like you stealing your work, guys, anything like that. It's like they're going to be asked to follow through and they can't because they're emulating you. So if you stop giving them the answers or showing up the way that you were, they're going to have to fucking, you know, depend on themselves, and they're going to fall flat because they're copying. That's not really who they are. You know? So this is going to be kind of unmasked here. How this person has betrayed you, faked you out, copied you, whatever. It's going to be unmasked, but it's also, again, bittersweet because shit, it sucks. Yeah. Even though you have to sail away, it sucks when you find out that somebody that you trusted, you cared about, you worked closely with, they were fucking you the whole time. You know, like I wanted some birthday sex, but that's not the kind I wanted. Like it's giving that kind of energy, like I'll screw you for your birthday, but not the way that you might want. It's like, you know, but this, again, there's going to be justice in this situation. I feel like this could be a boss, or this could be somebody who's very prominent. This could be a masculine. Aries energy is strong out here, okay? This could be somebody who has had a position longer than you. I don't know. It's like somebody who doesn't need to be doing all this tomfoolery. I'll tell you that much. They're way too grown to be acting like this, okay? I don't got no kind of sympathy or patience for grown-ass people doing this kind of stuff. Like, you know? So this is the kind of energy I'm getting, guys. This is going to be unmasked, and there is going to be some kind of karma that comes through here. Yeah, the Gemini card just popped. Where's it at? I just saw it. Like, it will come out in Gemini season, but it's going to be bittersweet. So you're going to have to lick your wounds when it comes to that. All right, guys. Do I want to get anything more on that? Because I really don't, but I feel like I should focus on that kind of stuff a little bit longer to give you guys as much information as you need. Let's just ask how this person is going to betray you. I kind of want to know that energy. How is this person going to betray you? The Moon. Well, it's going to be sneaky, right? Cancerian, Pisces energy, join in the chat. Four of Cups, it's sneaky. I feel like they cause you to miss out on some fucking opportunity, or they try to, but I feel like this has already happened. That's the thing. I feel like you've already missed out on whatever this is because you're already frustrated about it. This could have been a relationship. This could have been a friendship. It could have been an opportunity at work. Whatever it is, guys, okay? It could have been some kind of financial situation. Whatever it is, it's like they've already caused this. This is just the unveiling that's happening here, okay? It's like where you're finding out that, oh, wow, this person's fake as fuck, right? It's like giving that kind of energy. But this person was very duplicit. They did this under the mask of the moon. There could have been some heebie-jeebie involved. I don't know. That's for somebody. That's not for everybody, you know? But for the majority of you, it's just good old-fashioned okay? It's just good old-fashioned manipulation is what I'm getting. And this comes out. They did some nefarious shit. They did things behind the scenes. Like, it was very sneaky. They also might have presented one way, but actually they were another way. See, we got this regular old house cat. And you're not a panther, but that's what they presented as, you know? So it's like there was like a two-faced, which we see already, but there was like a two-faced, like I'm showing up one way, I'm lying, I'm manipulating things, I'm embellishing, I'm leaving things out to take advantage of you, betray you, cause you to miss an opportunity, whatever. And I feel like they already did, like this has already happened. You're just finding out about it. They could have caused you, for my masculines, they could have caused you to miss out on somebody who was fine. Okay, this person was fine. And maybe that's because they were jealous. Maybe you showed a picture of this lady to this person and they were like, they were jealous. You know, they were cock blocking, for lack of a better word, okay? That is for somebody out here. That's not for everybody, though. Yeah, somebody, Okay, let's move on. That frustrates me, okay? Cleansing breaths, okay? What do we have here for the heart and the chair? Feel I'm working on my anger issues, y'all, because once I have enough, and that's it. Like, I have gotten really good over the years of bringing it up. I'll talk about it. I'm willing to communicate. I'm willing to do this in a rational and reasonable way, you know? Because I don't like that people can have that effect on me, that they can provoke my anger like that. Like, it makes me feel like they have power over me in some way, which, and really when you think about it, they do. But with this kind of shit, after, like, there's a time and a place to hand somebody their ass, okay? And it's like, this is the kind of energy that I just cannot stand. I cannot stand that fake, duplicit shit. Just be honest. Just be real. I respect somebody who's honest. Even if you're hurting me with the honesty, I will respect you so much fucking more than somebody who's doing something, you know, duplicit or whatever. Like, if you feel like you're lying to me to save my feelings, bruh, you're not. Because that shit pisses me off, okay? Anyways, moving forward, heart with the chair filled. I feel like I need to clear the deck after that. Heart with the chair filled here. Who is this? Who is this? Five of Swords. Well, whoever this is, Gemini, you're stressing, okay? This could be carrying over from the first week, like, damn, I really do care about this person or something here. But there's a stress. It feels like there might be a lose-lose situation with a love connection. Like, it feels like there's a lot of stress or there's a lot of worry or your back's up against the wall when it comes to something. I feel like you do want to expand and you want to grow with whoever this is, but for whatever reason, you feel like it's hard, okay? Who is this person that's coming in? This person that's coming into, they might just be like a whole little ball of stress. Like, they get wound up pretty fast. That's funny considering what I was just saying, right? It's like, simmer down, short stack. Okay? That's what I'm getting for somebody. I'm getting like a scrappy dude type of energy, y'all. Where he's like, let me at him. Let me at him. Right? Oh, rough him. Oh, tough him. It's giving that kind of energy. Like, this person might, like, I don't know, they might be stressed. They might have it might be valid stress. Like, they might have a lot going on in their life, okay? I'm just saying. I don't know why they're giving me this scene, y'all. They're giving me this scene from Liar Liar where he's, like, trying to get out of the court date because he can't lie. And so he's in the bathroom basically, like, beating the crap out of himself. And the guy comes in. And he says something like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Right? It's giving that kind of energy. I don't know why. I don't know why this person is like this, but they might be a little high strung. Okay? For real. Who is this person that's coming in, though? This chair filled? Because obviously there's emotion here, damn it. Right? So we need something good. We have the Four of Swords. We got the channel sponsor always watching from a distance. We haven't seen the channel sponsor in a minute, y'all. Okay? And we have the Empress that was popping out. Maybe this person is... Maybe this person is... Sorry, they were singing a song, and I feel like that song's inappropriate just because of the whole trial that's going on. So I'm not going to mention it. I'm not even going to sing it. But maybe this person just has been out of the game for a while, right? Like, maybe they haven't had their feelings stirred in a minute. It's kind of echoing what we picked up here, to be honest with you. So I don't know. Maybe you're the person that's entering somebody's life, Gemini, and I'm reading this for you. But it feels like this person's been kind of like, they haven't had these feelings stirred in a minute. You know, they've been very good at kind of avoiding feelings or being very complacent or, you know, just burying these things down deep inside. And it's like they can't anymore. And so with the Five of Swords, they're stressing. Like, this person's like, oh God, I have feelings, right? I don't know. This one's like, is it contagious? No, I don't know. There's something here, guys, where this person just has not had these feelings for a while. They haven't felt this way in a minute, and you awaken something within them. This person don't care about anything else anymore. It's like they might have options over here. You know, she's like, hey, big boy, right? There could be things like that going on. Dolphins like, hey, come play. I don't know. They don't care. They just want to sit there and watch you all day, or they want to talk to you, or they think about you. They're giving me that song, Dream, right? Where he's like, dream, dream, dream. When I want you in my heart, when I want you all the time, all I have to do is dream. But then they're giving me the part of the song where he's like, problem is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away. Yeah, so this person could feel like that's great to dream. It's great to fantasize. It's great to, you know what I mean? But it's not actually great because it's really stressing them out. But whatever. Like, they might be okay with that. They might be complacent with that. But the problem is that they're dreaming their life away, or they feel like this isn't conducive anymore. Like, it's not, you know, like this person, I don't know why, because I'm like stuttering here. I feel like this person doesn't know what to say, or they don't know how to express this. Like, you know, you've awakened something within me and I don't like it. Stop it, is kind of the energy I'm getting here. Well, alrighty then, Gemini. You know, of course, yeah, this person's defensive. Because again, you're hot stuff, male or female, right? You are so magnetic, so attractive. You're one of a kind, man. The Queen of Wands is one of a kind, you know? And you have some kind of wisdom here. And you're a master manifester. You're successful, and you're light, and you're free, and you're just, you know what I mean? Your ancestors love you, and you have a lot of spiritual support. It's like, this person is just like, wow. Okay, so if they're so defensive, Spirit, why are we hearing about them? Because it's like, okay, I don't really care if there's people that are admiring and watching from a distance, whatever. But why do I got to know about it? Why do I got to hear about it? I'm the type of person, I like to hear about stuff that's affecting me right now. If some person's over there fawning over me, okay, well, great. Then that's them. That's their life. And until they come into my life and they bring it, ew. I didn't mean to say come into me, y'all. I'm sorry. Until they come into my life and they actually make their presence known and it starts impacting my energy, I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? I'm like a focus on what's in front of me type of person. So why do we give a shit? That's way too many, but Six of Cups. Why do we care, Spirit? With all due respect, I know I talk a lot of shit. I'm sorry. I feel like Spirit's so used to me, and it's just like, you know? Okay, why do we care though, Spirit? Seriously though, what is the point of this? Six of Wands. Give me one more. Chariot. This person might be coming forward, guys, okay? And maybe that's why you are going to care, because this is going to be right in your face here. There could be some letters, or there could be a message that's sent, or something like that that's going to happen. With the Chariot, it's like, maybe you need to know that this person was putting on some kind of act here again, right? We talked about that with the Six of Wands. This is I'm putting on an act. Maybe they were. And maybe they see that that's not working out for them anymore. And they're coming your way, okay? So, I don't know, guys. Is this somebody from the past? Is this somebody new? Okay? Two of Cups. That doesn't answer the question. Nine of Swords back on the bottom of the deck. Spirit's saying that this is, you know in your heart who this is what Spirit's saying me with that Two of Cups. Could be somebody new. Could be somebody who's used to playing the role in life. You invoke these kind of new feelings within them. It freaks them out. They're not sure why they feel this way about you. They're really a little defensive here. This person is choosing to, instead of kind of going on like this doesn't affect them or you don't affect them, because this could be somebody at work. It could be somebody, you know, that you know. I don't know. It's like they're not going to do this anymore. They're going to come to the surface here and they're going to let you know how they feel, right? This could be that. And if you feel in your heart like this is that, okay, because I am damn sure not trying to push anybody from the past on anybody around here. Y'all should know me better than that, okay? So only take this if it resonates. For some of you guys, this is in your heart. Like you know that you'll always forever feel connected to this person. And there's always going to be a part of you that kind of wants to work this out or wants to fix things or see where this can go. Or maybe it never had a chance to develop with the snake, right? Untapped potential. There could be something like that here happening. But Spirit's saying you're going to know in your heart who this is. Whoever it is a soulmate. Okay? It is somebody that you do want to have a healthy, productive connection with. Okay? Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get, okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to do the color mesh. Okay, and then we're going to, because yeah, we're not done. This is a long reading, we might as well. We're gonna do the color mage, and then we're gonna do the apothecary, because that's my favorite one, and I want to do my favorite decks for birthday season, okay? All right, Gemini gang. Advice and additional messages for Gemini for their Gemini season. Oh, Lord, have mercy. We have spiritual empathy, card number 59, that popped out with card number 97, disease, stress, and negativity. Yeah, y'all are learning how to wade through the water here is the energy I'm getting, okay? You're learning how to cleanse yourself. You're learning how to reconnect. The white light, card number 83. Yeah, there's something here about that. I also feel like it is stressful. We saw that, guys. It is a little stressful when you have to do this shadow work and you have to see the darker energies within yourself and make, you know, to reconcile that within your own self, okay? It's kind of the energy I'm getting. But you're learning how to kind of balance that energy out. Like, you're learning how to not stress about it as much. $5.99 could be significant for somebody. I don't know why, but I am getting that specifically, like $5.99. It could be somebody's office number, apartment number. I don't know, but $5.99. All right, what else do we have here for advice and additional messages for Gemini gang for their Gemini season? Advice and additional messages here. Okay. We have card number 17, tangerine, anticipation and excitement. Ooh, yeah, so there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of anticipation. There's this energy of like, I'm going to do it, or I'm going to go for it, or whatever this opportunity is, the money opportunity that's coming in. I could see that being connected to this for sure with all that fire energy we saw, and the orange makes me think, yes, fire energy. It feels like for some of you guys, you're going to be delving into something that you've been feeling really passionate about. Yes. Card number 3, Scarlet, success and fortune on the bottom of the deck. Exactly. This is definitely connected to that money opportunity. You're going to be feeling really excited about this, and you're going to be anticipating all the growth and change that this could bring into your life. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of fortunate event that happens here in Gemini season. We have card number 61, grape, intoxication, and stupor. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be feeling almost like there's a magical energy here, or intoxicated by something. We did have that mushroom that came out in the charm, so some of y'all might be partaking in some party favors. That's only going to be if it resonates, okay? Because not all of us will be, so only take that if it resonates. That's for some of you guys. You might be having a little drink, maybe some wine for your birthday or something, okay? But there is an intoxication type of energy. That could also go with this. Somebody feels intoxicated by you, like you got me under a spell. Okay, what kind of dark magic is this, right? Like somebody might feel that way and you're like, I ain't do nothing. I'm not even checking for you like that. You know what I mean? Okay, like don't look at me. It's the soul connection, because, you know, sometimes when there's a strong soul connection, people can feel like there's been magic that's been done to them because your soul is connected. It's something that's unexplainable, right? They really need to take that up with the divine. You know what I mean? And not you, but somebody could feel like that, like you've put some kind of magic on them. Or they just feel intoxicated by your energy, okay? There could also be a lot of partying, going out, just having a good time. You know what I mean? Just having a good time. The sunflower card, which I'm not surprised because sunflowers have been very significant suddenly in the collective. Not that I mind. Sunflower is one of my favorite flowers, probably my second most favorite flower, but it just suddenly has shown up so much that I can't help but notice it, you know? So I don't know if sunflowers are significant for somebody, but card number 26, it says expansion and a new opportunity. So yes, there's going to be some kind of expansion, growth, and new opportunity that's coming forward in Gemini season. Some more. Oh. We have Delilah, card number 7, healing, unrequited love. And that came out with card number 14, pink Ghazi. Is that Ghazi? I can't tell with the font. But courageous sexuality. I feel like somebody is going to come forward, Gemini. I feel like they're going to risk rejection here, because that's kind of what I'm getting with the unrequited love. Like, this person might not be sure if you will accept them, right? Or if you feel the same. But they're going to risk it anyways. I feel like this person just feels so attracted to you. They just can't help it anymore, you know? I feel like this person's put up a good fight, and it's admirable in a way, I guess, right? But this person feels like they have to come forward. So there's something here about that. And they're going to risk this rejection. For a lot of you guys, this is actually going to work out really well, and it's going to heal that sense of rejection. You know, like it's going to show this person, oh, I can go after good things, right? I can try. What else do we have here? Let's get one more. Okay. And then last but not least, we have card number 68, Mauve, emotional flexibility. It's interesting because we have spiritual empathy, emotional flexibility, Shekinah, the same thing. But I feel like somebody is learning how to feel their feelings more and be okay with their feelings, right? Like I am an emotional being. I have emotions. Emotions are there for a reason. They're not there to torture us or to cause us discomfort. Emotions are literally an indicator of what's going on inside. So you can make the necessary changes, accept what's happening, or just, again, have some kind of knowledge of what's happening here. But emotions are not the enemy unless you make them the enemy, right? And I feel like somebody's starting to see that. Card number 5, grapefruit, generous energy. It's like somebody's going to be generous with their emotions towards you, Gemini, or somebody is starting to be more generous with themselves in regards to their emotions. It's like, I feel like somebody's just been really hurt. Like, if this is this person who's so hella defensive, because I was getting a little frustrated because it's like, if you don't want Gemini gang, then what's the problem? Just stay away. But it's like this person can't. They do want you. They do have emotions. They're just scared. They're wounded. They've been hurt. And if they could open up and be honest with you about that, Gemini, you might have some kind of empathy or compassion for this person because you've been hurt too. I know. I read your cards all the fucking time. So you've been hurt a lot. And I feel like you could empathize with some of the stuff that this person has been through. You know, but it's like they're scared to be vulnerable. They're scared to be open. They don't want to be hurt again. Okay? So there's something here about that. All right, let's get the last messages, okay? Ooh, this is a long reading, y'all. This is a long reading. I know that all of y'all ain't stuck through this long. Let me know in the comments, man, if you have stuck through this long. You are the official, ding, there's your charm, there's your pin. You are the official MVP in this bitch, okay? You have here for Gemini gang. Oh, Lord. Okay, we got opportunities knocking, card number 16, and we have card number 13, the illusion. So there could be a fear here about this opportunity or this advancement to the next level with a destiny path on the bottom of the deck. You know, there could be a fear about this, like, oh man, I don't know if this is something I should do. With the Fool, we see that, like, you have to take a leap of faith here, you know, in a sense. Let's get a couple more. We have victory coming out, card number 40, and you are what you think, card number 20. So you're going to be as victorious as you allow yourself to be, Gemini, period. If you hold yourself back with the snake energy, then okay. If you let yourself ride, things could be good. Yep, it's in you, card number 24. The power is within you. Also, this card talks about the courageous lion, the scaredy cat, from the Wizard of Oz. So Wizard of Oz could be significant for somebody, okay? But this card talks about that and how the courage was always in him. He was going around trying to find the courage, right? I just want to be brave. I just want to be brave. But the bravery was always within him if he could just believe in himself. So that's a message for somebody, okay? Like the strength, the bravery to do whatever it is that you want to do, to step onto your destiny path, maybe to express your emotions here. It's within you, Gemini. Destiny path, yeah, you're hitting your destiny path. There's something here where you're doing something that you are meant to do in Gemini season, okay? We're fulfilling a sense of destiny. Evolving into your complexity, card number 3. You're not a one-dimensional bitch, so quit acting like it, basically. And then we have keep trying. You have the power to heal yourself, Gemini, okay? And also Spirit saying with card number 4, keep trying. Keep trying, okay? Don't give up on your dreams. All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. Happy birthday, Gemini, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.